Okay, number 1, 3/4 time signature, 1 beat of gallop, 1 beat of eighth notes, and 1 beat of reverse gallop. So very important, super helpful. Count it, count it, count it. Say it out loud as long as you can, as fast as you can. It's going to be extremely helpful when we get into numbers 2 and especially 3. So here we go. So I got the metronome set up so you'll hear the accents on beat number 1. So 1 and a 2 and 3 and 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 1 and a 2 and 3. Palm muting is optional. I do think it sounds a lot better once you get going fast to do the palm mutes. Let's go to 100. 1, 2, wait a minute. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 140. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 180. 1, 2, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Repetitions. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 2. So even though we have the 4/4 time signature, remember, keep counting it like it's a 3/4 time signature. Set the metronome up so you have the 4/4 time signature. And this will help prepare you for number 3. So yeah, you change chords every time you begin the rhythmic pattern again. But you're going to be hearing the metronome do the 4/4 instead of the 3/4. But we are going to count it like 3/4. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 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 1 and a 2 and 3 and... Notice how I was like emphasizing downbeats as I was changing the chords. This could help lock into the changes that you're making. It's like emphasizing important downbeats that you play. All right, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and... I screwed that up. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and... What am I doing? I am not changing chords at the right time. Now I'm overthinking it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 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 1 and a 2 and 3 and... So I'm thinking about the next rhythm that's coming up and it's making the easier one more difficult. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 180. Yeah, when you're going fast, it's pretty difficult, next to impossible, to emphasize saying any of the downbeat numbers. Slower speeds, it's more effective, I think. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 3, the most confusing one. So once again, keep counting it like it's a 3/4. Be aware of when you change those chords. So when you're counting it, obviously we start on 1. You get your 1 and a 2 and 3 and 1 and a 2. So when you're counting it like a 3/4 time signature, the first chord change will happen when you say 2, and then it'll happen when you say 3. And then it'll change again on 1. It'll change again when you say 2. And then it'll change again when you say 3. So 1 and a 2 and 3 and 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 done. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to emphasize when you change the chord. I'm going to emphasize that downbeat I'm saying as if it was the 3/4 time signature to help make it easier to grasp when to change the chord. All right, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 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 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! That is not easy. Okay, chord theory stuff. So what we're going to do, if you got time, I understand it's adding quite a bit, so if you don't have time, no big deal. But I want to show you the next thing we're going to do to practice stuff with those chords. I'm going to fill in the first thing, the first group, just to show you what the goal is. And so basically using those open chords, bar chords, the stuff that were filled in. We have 4 different keys on this guitar profile. So I'm going to use the Roman numerals to tell you what to put in. Try not to use or reference the stuff that you filled in if possible. If you're stumped, then yeah, definitely go and check it. That's fine. Reference when you need to, but try doing the best you can from memory or just by being able to reason out what it is. So, Roman numeral number 1, we see that we have no sharps and no flats. So, you know, the key signature here. So, the key is C because that has no sharps, no flats. So, we're going to put in C major chord. Chord number 4, we got an F chord. Chord number 5, G. Chord number 4, back to the F. And then chord number 1, C. So once you got that, then you got to play it. And you can strum this any which way you want. Doesn't really matter. You can get as complex with it as you want or as simple as you want. So you can even do something like this, that's fine. And then chord number 6, A minor. Chord number 2, D minor. Chord number 3, E minor. Chord number 2, D minor. And back to chord number 6 to finish it off. And then you play it. You can also arpeggiate it or do like a mix of arpeggios and strumming. So again, it doesn't really matter how you do it. Get creative with it. All right, next progression. Chord number 6, A minor once again. Chord number 4, F major. Chord number 1, C major. Chord number 3, E minor. And resolving to the A minor. And then, yep, play it, of course. And finally, the one that always gets everybody. The dreaded chord number 7's in here. Diminished. So chord number 3, so we got E minor to start. Chord number 7, B diminished. Chord number 2, D minor. And chord number 5, G major. Finishing, resolving, back to chord number 3, E minor. So, same deal. Just play it however you like. Make it as simple or as complex as you need it to be. And you can also like highlight the chords in here, put on the Guitar Pro's metronome and just solo over the top of these too. That's a great way to practice your scales. So with those, you only need to get one good take, including the repeat, just one good take once. So one and done. One and done. It's not something to come back to over and over again. I'm not going to be asking you to demonstrate everything next week because that's way too much. Way too much. It's a bit of an honor system on this one. Again, just one and done. That's it. That's it. One and done. Your job besides being able to play those chords, is fill out the rest. So you pay attention to the key signature that comes up here. So it's going to be the same chord progressions every time. So we started with 4 different chord progressions in the key of C. Those same chord progressions will happen in the other 3 keys. So it's basically like practicing playing like the same numbered chord progression in different keys. So basically like the root note to root note path is the same, but because we play it in different keys, it'll have a little bit different sound to it. Hopefully that makes sense. And again, just fill out as much as you can. No big deal if you don't have time for it. It is quite a bit, but we'll keep chipping away at it together. And yeah, I think that about does it. So any questions come up, let me know, and I'll see you again next week.